Hey folks, it's Dr. Brenda, money coach and the founder of the Gutsy Women Club, where women dare to dream and take bold actions to follow the heart's journey. I'm coming at you on New Year's Eve. How about that? It is the last day of 2020, and hey, I'd love for you to follow me along as we go into 2021. Please subscribe. I can use some support as I venture out in this crazy RV adventure with the three cats. So please subscribe below. I certainly would appreciate it. Hey, what does this year look like compared to last year? Where were you last New Year's Eve? I don't know about you, but I was sitting in my house. A house I no longer really cared about. I was getting ready to put it for sale. I bought an RV, but I hadn't taken possession of it yet. But my life was kind of dreary. My life was in shades of gray and brown. I didn't find a lot of joy in what I did anymore. I really felt like there was something more out there that I could get to. And so that's where it's like, okay, the RV adventure was just about ready to begin. And I can tell you what I heard from some folks are like, are you sure you want to do that? What happens if it doesn't work out? What if you hate it? I heard that. And then I also heard, you're kidding me. That's like my dream life. Wow, that is so cool. So I heard all of these different things. And the first piece is like, what if you hate it? What if I love it? What if it doesn't work out? Well, what if living in the house doesn't work out? What if that doesn't work out? I mean, you can't just think like that. But there are a couple of things now. I mean, I've been on the road for a little over 7 months, and I can't believe I'm spending the holidays. I'm spent most of December. I'll have all of January on an island, on South Padre Island in Texas, and it's just been today the weather's not so good, but hey, it's been really just an incredible experience to view the sunsets and grab a sunrise every now and then and walk barefoot on the beach. And it's just been amazing. Sometimes I'm like, I can't believe this is my life. So all those folks, all those things that could have gone wrong, yeah, I've had things go wrong. I'm sitting on a bad wheel right now, and yeah, it'll get fixed. I'll take care of it. I've taken care of everything so far, but I keep going back to the last 7 months of this amazing journey. And yeah, there were some scary times. There were nights when I was pretty anxious and hung on to the cats and thought, what have I done? I've just abandoned my the place where I'd lived for like 18, 19 years. I've left my friends. I've gone on the road all by myself, with my lovely kitty cats. It's like, what have I done? So there were those moments of anxiety, absolutely, and they're becoming less and less. And there's so many surprises along the way. I mean, one of these is like, I'm like becoming, I got a long ways to go, folks, but I'm becoming more of the person I want to be. More of who I am deep down inside, not what I do, who I am. And that's been it's been a roller coaster. It's been, ups and downs, and I just go with the emotion, and I'm finding, I'm pretty okay underneath all this. I'm a pretty cool person. I kind of like myself. Like I said, I have certain vices I have got to work on, and I'm going to be working on, and we all do, but that's okay. But here's the thing. Excitement, okay? I hadn't felt excited about things for such a long time. Now, when I pick up and leave, I go to another place, and I've not been there before, and so there's always like, oh, I hope the weather's good, I hope the RV, I hope the wheels don't fall off, I hope the tires don't fall off, I hope we get there safely, I hope the weather's good, blah, blah. Yeah, there's a little bit, and I get in the driver's seat, and this was my dad's shirt. It's when he got from Dollywood, and he passed away, I want to say 7 or 8 years ago, and he loved traveling. So my mom asked me if I wanted it. I said yep, and so I've taken him with me in a lot of different places. So sometimes, if I get a little anxious, I imagine Dad sitting in that passenger seat, this big grin on his face, because he loved to travel. He was a farmer, but man, he loved traveling, was in his blood. He loved to go see different things, and he just became a different person. He just shined when he traveled. So when I have those anxiety moments, I've got the cats, I've got Dad's shirt, I've got all of these folks that I sort of take on this trip with me, people who I know would love to be doing this, but they're not able to. Maybe they have some health issues, or even, classmates and people I think who we've lost over the last couple of years, that they can't do this, and I get this chance to do this. But it's the excitement of going to another place, and that's where, I could just see Dad's grin as we cross a state border, or as we visit a new park, and there is excitement again in my life. And I remember walking down the beach. I think I was at Myrtle Beach, and the sun was going down, and it was a warm day, and I had this feeling overcome me, and I just like, what is this? And then it's like, I texted my two sisters. I said, I feel alive. I feel so damn alive. To live in the moment, to see the sunsets, to feel the sand under my feet, to hike the Green Mountains in Vermont, to go up the sand dunes in Indiana, to take a boat ride in Door County, Wisconsin. I mean, all of these things have just been experiences. I got to see the Starship, the Starship 8 launch and crash land. I mean, it's just been, it's like, whose life is this? This is so fantastic. I felt so alive. I feel so alive. I just finished a visit with my sisters, and I bought a Texas hat. You ready? Okay. My Texas hat. Colorful, because this is life now. This is my life. My life is about color. My life is about just going out there, being wild, dancing to the music, allowing myself to grow and be the person I want to be. And I feel alive. And this is, I want to talk about that a little bit, because you're like, oh, that's great for you, Brenda. That's great for you, Dr. Brenda, but I'm taking care of little ones yet. I've got elderly parents that need help, and I've got to work. I don't have the funds, I don't have the time, I don't have the support. And I hear you. There were times in my life I could not have done this. Most of my life I could not have done this. I was a single mom, am a single mom. My kid is independent, that's great, but I've lived in abject poverty in my early 30s. I couldn't have dreamed of being able to do this, at least, not unless I was homeless in a tent. But yeah, I mean, so I lived in despair and poverty. And then I've had some really major health issues. So I lived in chronic pain for a decade. I've, all of these things where I couldn't have done what I have been doing. But somewhere last year, I woke up and I said, look, the kid's independent. You've set yourself up pretty good financially. Your career ended. You don't want to go back into doing that same thing. You're building your own business. You've got flexibility. You can do your work from anywhere. And it was just like, I don't have to live the way I was. I don't have to live in despair. I don't have to be depressed. I don't have to live in shades of gray and brown. I can live with color, but I've got to do something that's scary. I've got to change my community. I've got to get rid of my house. I have to take a chance that I'm going to be able to drive this RV across country and haul my Jeep and take care of my 3 cats and hope they don't all get out. Coco is a troublemaker, by the way. Coco should have been named Houdini, but that's another matter. But I had what I feel is a window of opportunity. And I think most of us, if not all of us, if you look for it and if you create it, you will have a window of opportunity. And what are you going to do with it? I can't tell you how many people said, well, when I retire. And a lot of people didn't make it to retirement this year. A lot of people are not going to make it to retirement, or by the time they get there, they're going to be their health is going to fail. Maybe they don't have the funds they need. They won't be able to enjoy it because they're so frickin' worn out from the career and from the stressful job. Or, maybe it's, I've got to take care of my kids. Well, how old are your kids? I mean, a lot of women are taking care of their 30 and 40-year-old kids. Let them go. They're adults, unless there's some type of medical reason. You got to get people out. You got to live your own life. And so make your window of opportunity. Give yourself some time every single day. I don't care if it's 5 minutes. Sit with yourself. Think about what you want. Go through the day mindful of what do you enjoy, what do you not enjoy, who's your support network, who is bringing you down. You want to hang around people who are going to be supportive of you. Most of all, bring color in your life. Just stop one day and say, I want to dance to the music again. I want to live my dreams. I gave up on them a long time ago. Are you ready? Are you ready? So I am so eager looking into 2021. I know it's going to be an incredibly fabulous year. I'm working on my goals. I've got a wonderful business coach I'm working with. We're close to finishing up the relaunch of the Gutsy Women Club. I am just really excited about 2021, and I want you to be excited about it too. And so, my wish for you is you're going to recognize a window of opportunity. You're going to be bold. You're going to do something out of character. You're going to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. And you need help? I want to help you. I want to help you through the Gutsy Women Club. We're going to take courage. We're going to have support for one another. I want you to walk through that window of opportunity. Start building the dream life. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. I really would love for you to follow me along. So, hey, goodbye 2020. Most of us are not going to miss you. Hello 2021. New beginnings. Every day's a new beginning, but January 1st, that's a biggie. Okay? You have a good one. Bye-bye.